What is up, old school RuneScape players? It's your boy Ojama Garrett's back with another episode of Fresh Start. And if you've never heard of Fresh Start is my new series I started because a while back I gave away my bank to a couple new players, and I needed to rebuild from scratch, and I felt like it was a perfect opportunity for me to show what I know how to build bank up, to give ideas to free-to-play players or new players coming into the game. I would like to focus on my trade update because it's been a few days, and then I would kind of like to update the bank value and stuff like that, and then kind of show you guys what I'm getting into and what I want to go for. Now, with that being said, I would just like to ask for some feedback if you guys got it, and if you could stick around to the end, that'd be really great. But if not, you know, I understand. But let's just jump right into it. Once I hit the button right, there we go. Boom, here we go. So I kind of cheated. I looked through one account so far, but just to see how many days it's been, I just wanted to check. But it has been 3 days and 14 hours since I've been on last with these guys, waiting for the trades to really brew. And on the first account, we got a full set of sales. On the second account, we got a full set of sales. Third account, full set of sales. Full set of sales on everybody, it looks like, so far. So I will do my thing, and I will try to get a sale on my channel, All Bulks, and I will meet you right back here. All right, thank you. While I wait for the pure essence, I just noticed that willow logs are going for a crazy amount, and oak logs seem to be okay. So I figured having just that unlocked on all my accounts is going to be nothing but good for me. So what I'm doing right now is I'm delivering the accounts to this spot here, and then I'm probably going to hop on these guys. I'll keep like 3 per world or something like that. It's going to be pretty AFK. Or maybe I'll scatter them along. Put like a couple here. One here, one on the other side, and just AFK cut a tree down maybe. I don't know. I haven't done this before, so this is going to be kind of probably a struggle. We'll just put these guys in 316, and then I'll move the next guys down to 326 or something like that. Because right now we're looking at 70 per log, and it's super AFK, and I can do this for a couple hours a day without really any problems here, you know. All right, now that I say that, as soon as I start doing something, that's when the sale comes in. Yeah, so I got my 2691,000 pure essence for 1.5. Sir Alley here is 1.5. We're looking at 4.03 mil. If this goes through, that'd be really great. 4 mil, 36k. Okay, perfect. I still want to get at least 15 wood cutting on all these guys so that I can come back to this this AFK moneymaker, because I'm seeing willow logs at like 120 each, and that seems pretty good. It must not do a lot of volume, but still, I feel like that's a good opportunity for free-to-play players to capitalize on that. It's almost as good as yew logs, I'd imagine, and I'm pretty sure there's logs right next to the Edgeville Bank, if I remember correctly. Right, so let's just do the math real quick here. So we got 4 quota, so you get to divide that by 1.5, and then we're going to times it by 0.5 to, ooh, so we're going to add, that's the profit. That's pretty nice. So it take times 10% of that, so we're going to add 135,000 to our donation pool. So 135 plus 235, I think, is 370. Plus 235 puts us up to 370k. Yep, 370k to give away. And then bam, so we got money, and I'll meet you guys back here when I get to 15 wood cutting on everybody. Actually, I wanted to kind of see how much logs I can get, how long it would take me to get 1 log on each account, just so we can get a, let's do 2 logs, just so I can get a money per hour for cutting normal logs on 8 accounts, so we can get a quick fun fact for you guys quick. So we'll start, competition stiff. It's 1, 2, this guy's still on 1, 2, come on buddy. You're holding this up, and I believe this will be 2. Bam. So we got 30 seconds for 16 logs. So 3,600. 120 times 16. So we're doing 2,000. Super click intensive, but that's pretty cool. Let me make sure I just did that math right. So we got 2 logs each. Let's just do another time trial real quick, just to make sure it is legitimate. So we got 30 seconds for the first time, and then we'll just start right now. 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Start back up here. He's got his first log. He's got his first log. He got his first log. He's got his. He's still cutting. He's still cutting. He got his first log. He's got his first log. He just got his first. He got his second. He's got his first, so then second. And then we'll just wait for this guy to finish cutting, and that should be it. So, yep, we got 30 seconds for 2 logs each. So we got 16 logs in 30 seconds. So 3,600 seconds in an hour. And then that would be 120 cycles times 16. Though going to be very click intensive, we're going to have 1,920. And if we look at the, it's 124. We'll just say 110 is to be safe here. So you're looking at 200,000 an hour just for cutting normal logs on, though very click intensive. A lot of these will be click intensive, right? This is going to be a particularly more click intensive though. But you're still looking at a level 1 moneymaker, roughly. Oh, we got banking too, so I should have taken that into account. But so let's just say banking. Let's just time 1 bank trip, and then we'll take that times 8. So we'll just run to the bank, deposit. Whoops. And there's probably better bank positions, so I'm just going to do this for a spitball. We'll try that one more time. We're going to go in. We're going to bank and run right back. Boom. So we're going to say 18 seconds. So we got 18 seconds. So that'd be, I need the paint. Oops. So we can get 16 logs or 2 logs in 30 seconds. So if we take 30 divided by 8, 3.75 for 2 logs. So 3 per 2 per 2. And then if we do that, so then we'll take 27, well 28 because we'll be able to equip. So 28 divided by 2 would be 14. So 14 times 3.75 is 52.5. And then what did we get for the trip to the bank? So 18.6 plus 52.5, 71 times 8. So we're going to say 569. So 3,600 divided by 569. This is for a full inventory. So we got this many revolutions, and then we'll take that times 28, right? So we get 177 logs per hour. What was the old math here? 1,900. I feel like I messed something up here. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to do a time trial of everything. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm just going to restart fresh. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let us rock. Nine minutes. So we're at 9 minutes for that. Okay, so 9. So yeah, I guess I was off a little bit, huh? Times, was it 28 times 8? 1,400 or 1,500? So my math before was way, way, way off. Probably because I needed to take the 177 times 8. I think to get the correct number. So now we have an actual time. Here's the moneymaker. Oh well, don't do this. This was not worth your time. This is not worth it. But this was a fun little experiment. So we'll take times 110, and we get a roughly 164K of high intensity moneymaker per hour. But I mean, if you gotta train it up, you gotta train it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Once they all get to Oaks, though, that's probably gonna be quite a difference in AFK-ness. But yeah, so I'll just keep working on this for a little bit, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Now that we got that done, I got them all to 15 plus. So I sold all the logs we got, and we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. So we'll just put another 10K into the pot here. Boom. Hopefully we can shoot this up real fast, because I want to make some newbies day. Just something to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? If you don't make a conscious effort to give, you never will. Facts. Okay, now I'm just going to get the axes and stuff like that real quick. Axe. I don't know. What should I get? Just like up to... I don't think like getting anything... I think getting just the adamant axe is going to be good enough, because I don't want to worry about the... I don't want to have to worry about switching or whatever. I don't know. Maybe whatever. I think iron axe is going to be just good enough, whatever, to get to 31. You know what I mean? It's going to be a few... Yeah, I'm going to take a slight hit to my efficiency getting there, but I can give you guys a more reasonable expectation for... Oh, geez. What the heck? I bought all the axes out? Oh, I give you guys more reasonable expectation for what to expect from the multi-oak log moneymaker for this this installment of Fresh Start. For this installment of the most based, most epic RuneScape series / low budget stream / really rough cut / thrown together on the fly / I can't really plan ahead of time type of guy / I'm all RAM, no hard drive / how much more filler talk can I say before? Okay, yeah. So we're there. Oopsies. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. And then I will meet you at the oak tree south of the Varrock Bank. I think that is the most consistent spot for this type of thing. Yeah. So let's walk down there real quick. And then, oh, I gotta get everybody in the same world. So yeah, I'll just cut. Whoop. All right, so we got everybody here, and we are ready to cut the logs. So let's just, this can be another time lapse, I imagine, just to show you guys quickly what kind of money we can think about making, how many units we can get in a certain amount of time. We're going to do, you know, standard procedure, one inventory to the bank, and then we are going to do the math. All right, so let's rock. Oh, granted, also, this is Iron Axe at a level 15, and then one of the accounts is 26, so you guys can get the bare minimum. Oh, this guy's got a Mithril Axe. The bare minimum! I forgot to put that 10k away, oh well. It is what it is. Results may vary. And then everybody gets an invisible boost, so the more accounts put into this, the more level they're going to have, right, I think? Oh, Clueless Beginners. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. And I think with this type of strategy, too, we can trigger foresty events. And then, whatever. Just had a thought. I know I'm supposed to do a time-lapse here, but I should just go until I'm pretty full on everybody to get a more accurate time. And then, because some of my money makers I feel like have been thrown off with the math and underrepresenting, which I know is good, but underrepresenting because I'm waiting until the last account is done, so that when you have like 7 or 8 accounts doing nothing, if that makes sense. So I think I'm gonna just like get to a point where everybody's pretty full, because this guy's about to freaking. I'll just have him keep cutting until the last one, and then we'll just like determine how many logs total, maybe, because he's flying. Do I have any oak logs up? Nope. Okay. It'll be a real representation. Maybe we should just go for 10 minutes and then count everything? Oh my god. Alrighty, so we got 264 logs. In 6 minutes. So we take that times 10. Easy. That's why I stopped at 10. Or 6 minutes, because I just wanted to make the math easier. That equals 2640. Now, granted, most of my accounts are around level 15, and one was at like 29 or something like that. Let me check really quickly here. 27. And when you went up 27, he had a Mithril Axe as well, and that seemed to almost double the rate. So that is something to take into account here. But the bottom end of this, with 8 accounts, with Iron Axes, with one of them with a little bit more, times 65, we get 171k an hour. Now, you may ask, why wouldn't I just do normal logs versus this? And the answer is, bank is right next to the oak tree, and it's 1 click per cycle. And once we get to willow logs and get to yew trees, it will be very much so very, very AFK in comparison, very, very low effort in comparison. And it is almost a virtually like 10-minute moneymaker. So it's pretty strong. I feel like it comes in that regard. And now you have that little bit of information on your belt as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to progress this way yet. I am sure to do something with it, though. I think I'll go for yew trees. I think that might be one of my long-term goals on these accounts. Yew trees, just as something, just so I have a base moneymaker that I'll be able to come back to. That sounds pretty strong. I was also thinking about just getting up fishing because of a previous moneymaker that I found. I think the fishing at 8 accounts and having them account bust and run up to the bank is going to be pretty strong. I think I'll do I will probably have that in one of my episodes, getting that unlocked. So then to finish this episode out, let us go back to the trades. And I don't know, like I feel like I'm on borrowed time with the pure essence, but I keep rolling it. I keep rolling up, winning. You know what I mean? So I think my trade advice is still like, get the pure essence, because like again, okay, so I'm worried about nothing. I feel like because it's kind of a nothing burger, because say we don't get the trade, you know, I don't get my 1.5 trade on the pure essence. Whoop-de-doo, I put it back in the GE and I get my money back. You know what I mean? Like it's so it is. I am confident to say that it is a good trade. I think it is still a really good trade. I think we all should be getting pure essence right now and filling up the market with it and seeing how far down we can capitalize on it. But I guess until that day, who knows? So right now I'm going to split it up into 9 stacks. Everybody's got about 30K on them right now, right? I think I have about that as well. A little bit of pizza-based stuff left over. So if you have 449,000 divided by 3 slots, that'll give us 150 per slot. And in 3 days, oh yeah, I was going to do this breakdown. So we did in 3 days and 14 hours. So that is 24 times 3 plus 14 hours. We got 86 hours. We were able to get, what was it, 280,000? Shoot, I don't have that. 1 second. Right. Yeah, so we had about 296,000 per account. So 29671, I believe, was our what we had purchased over that period. If we take that divided by, what is it, 84 hours, 86 hours, we're getting 34,000 an hour. Units. This is units, not profit yet. So then we'll take that divided by 9. And we are down to 3,833 per hour. And we'll take that times 24, because then we'll get our daily rate of units, which is 92,000. And then if we take that times the profit margin, which is 0.5, we are making 46,000 a day per account, which is 50% higher than the goal target for our trader accounts, which again, you should be shooting for about 30K a day to really make it worth your time. I think it's a good goal to go for. So we are 50% higher than the normal return. And right now, yeah, so we'll just do it. We'll do a quick little market talk too. Let's see here. I looked at this because I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday, YouTuber guy who was giving me advice and helping me out a lot. But I was telling him that like right now, all of the runes are kind of going parabolic. I think there's just a supply shock across the board, and I'm not sure what's causing it, because none of these runes a month ago were doing 4 to 6 action. They were all 4 to 5. Right? Okay. So now that all of these are going from 5 to 6, we're going to have a really hard time picking those off of the GE. So if you do put them in for 5 to try to get them for 6, you're probably going to get them at 5, but you're going to have a hard time selling them back to the GE for 6, so it doesn't become closed cycle anymore. And if you try to get them for 4, it's going to slow the rate of return down. So like, this is a season where we should be shifting away. Fire Earth runes seem to be missing this wave so far, so maybe maybe do this for right now. But like I said, right now, fire runes, air runes, and water runes are all going through like a massive like shift in their supply or something like that, because it's flying up to 6. So right now the free to play trading alt is kind of limited in the price movement that we can do right now. So like, personally, all of us should be probably going for this, but if we all go for pure essence at 1 and we start flooding the collector market with it, I don't think we'll be able to get a 50% return on it. But you know what I mean? Like even a 10% return, even a 20% return, any return is going to be better than nothing. But I just don't know if it's going to be at what end. When does this start to diminish our returns? If I had all 500 of my accounts pumping 4 mil a day going, or you know, if I had all my accounts doing what they do, I think I could probably tap this market by myself. That's just a guess, though, and that may be a little arrogant to sound like, but I just don't have the cash stack to do that right now. But I mean, like, let's all just get what we can get right now. But that's kind of my trading advice for right now for the high volume, low margin, brain rot trading strategy here. So that, yeah, you know what I mean? That being said, I'll have 4 mil to split across everybody else. That'll give me 449,000, plus they all got like 30K on them, I think, like 20K. We'll just say 20K. And at 45,000 a day, so it's like 100K runes a day. I'm gonna have to check back in 4 days at least. So I'll just do another fresh start. I'll plan another episode, another moneymaker to go in with it, another trade analysis for where we're at in the high volume space, high volume, low margin space. And we'll just plan for about 3 days from now for the next little episode, and I'll have a little bit of progress done on these guys, and I'll try to find another fun moneymaker for you guys to try out. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys later. If you made it this far, thank you, and please consider subscribing. I'm due daily content. Please leave a comment down below. Leave it something that you liked about the video or something you didn't like about the video, so that I can really start to tailor the content and make it a little bit better, and start to reduce the amount of things that I'm doing that makes it worse. So that'd be really helpful. I'd be really thankful for that type of support. And to everybody who's been supporting me up to this far, I really, really appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm just gonna keep grinding. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Have a nice day.